cookies, cakes, and pies. She's baking all the time. Angeline a baker, Angeline a baker, Angeline, Angeline, Angeline a baker. Angeline the baker. You might not know how that tune came to be written. It happened this way. One morning, early summer morning, before the sun came up, a fiddler came into a little village, and oh, what caught his nose was the smell from a bakery shop that was simply divine. Well, he followed his nose straight to Angeline's bakery, and he sat right down on the doorstep and sniffed. And sniffed. Now, what the fiddler didn't know was that Angeline was newly in business, and it was not going well. Her bakery shop collected noses, but nobody bought anything, and she was getting a little crusty about it. So when she saw this stranger sitting on her doorstep sniffing, she boiled over, and she flung the door open, and she said, "You stop that, you thief!" "Thief?" said the fiddle player. "Well, I'm not stealing anything." "Oh, yes, you are. You are stealing the good smells from my bakery shop, and you have to stop right now." The fiddle player couldn't believe it, and he stammered and started, but she grabbed him by the arm, went across the green with him in tow straight to the courthouse, and they rousted out the judge. Well, the judge listened to the story, both sides. He said, "This is very serious." And he turned to the fiddle player. "Do you have any money? It needs to be coins." Oh, Your Honor, I do have a few small coins that got thrown into the hat when I put it out when playing fiddle tunes in another town." "Well, that will do just fine," said the judge. "Take them out. Put them in your hand and jingle them by Angeline's ear. You can pay for the smell of her bakery shop with the sound of your money." Well, the fiddle player was delighted, and so was Angeline. She started to laugh. I've been so silly. I'm so sorry," she said. "Would you come back to the bakery shop and have breakfast?" she said to the fiddle player. "I would love to." So the fiddle player went back to the bakery shop, and over a good cup of coffee and some wonderful cinnamon buns, the fiddler said, "How about I stay and play fiddle outside your bakery shop today? Maybe we can collect ears as well as noses." Well, they laughed about that, and that's just what happened. The fiddle player, he played outside the bakery, and he did collect a really big crowd. And then they smelled those smells, and they heard those good sounds. And they got hungry because they started dancing, and they hung out there. And so people were buying breads and cookies and pies to take home. And business boomed. And the fiddle player stayed on and stayed on. And, they kind of got sweet on each other. And they got married and decided they'd just start a fiddle camp and teach a lot of people to play music and dance and eat good foods. And they're living really happily. And if they are, why not you and I? And of course, the fiddle player wrote this tune for Angeline. Angeline the baker, she lives on the village green, and the way that I love her beats all to be seen.